Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Los Angeles Clippers facing off against the Los Angeles
A bird's eye view of the Staples Center. Boy, is that gorgeous. The setting for tonight. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for Los Angeles, and then for the Los Angeles Lakers. Russell Westbrook out there at Patrick Beverley. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. In the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at power forward.
It had been half a decade since the Lakers hadn't won the Pacific Division, and their back-to-back titles included in that stretch. But it was quite the fall from grace they took as the kings of the Pacific would end up.
He's picked up by Wall. Westbrook kicks to Walker. No good on the three. Wall with it. Left side, George. Back to Wall. Drops in the tray. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Touching back on the Lakers in the Pacific Division, you look at the problems they had with how they played, Steve, and the way the rest of the division stacked up. You can see the problems lining up for them.
Well, the division got better, Kevin. I mean, that's the big thing. Both the Clippers and the Warriors turned out to be excellent teams. And, you know, Phoenix and Sacramento, not so much. But in the end, I mean, the Lakers really had to deal with a couple of teams that were just flat out better than them. Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Los Angeles on D. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. One player on his mind in this matchup is John Wall and the spark he can provide on both ends of the court. He said that John Wall just has a knack for making big plays. His defensive abilities allow him to get strip steals and turn them into easy opportunities on the opposite end of the floor. We don't want him taking over the game on the defensive end. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Yeah, that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the #1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. The all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season and a potential superstar big man in the NBA.
Got that one up quick. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Wall kicks to George. Back to Wall. Right side, Wall. Leads him in there. Here's George. That one's off. Still out of sync. And for Davis, outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively, an elite shot blocker and rebounder, and offensively, very talented as a ball handler and finisher. He just needs to get stronger. And as he grows, as he matures, I think Davis will be a perennial all-star.
And here's LeBron outside. The Clippers grab the miss. And George, here we go. Wall up and in on the layup. Wall's got 5 points so far.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Beverly. Back to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The pass to Westbrook. The feed to LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. And it's rejected. LeBron against George. Puts it up from 12. LeBron with the block. Now here's Walker. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Davis. Westbrook dishes to Walker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 6 points now in the game for Walker. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Wall against Westbrook. And again, John Wall. Wall's got 7.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Here's Westbrook. LeBron a screen on Wall. Davis the pass to Westbrook. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Zubek. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's Westbrook. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And George kicks to Leonard. To the middle, looking for Wall. He gets it there. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Back to Leonard. And that one hits back iron.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
George sets a screen for Leonard. The kick out to Wall. George. Outside Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. Walker dishes to Westbrook. Expanding his range. Can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. Lets it fly. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, he's an exciting young player. Almost 6'10", great athleticism, length, dynamic finisher at the rim, and he can guard multiple positions defensively.
And you know what, Steve? His growth defensively has been just as impressive. He uses that length to great advantage, contesting shots and coming away with deflections and steals.
That free throw good from George.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. And George drops them both. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years, and you're right, they have done it with, Steve Style, to say the least. They've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season, so if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. For Los Angeles, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Passes it to Westbrook. Covered by Wall. Fires from the line. Hits the bucket. And it's 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Covington, covered by LeBron. He feeds it to Wall. Outside Leonard. On the wing, George. Misses the wing, J.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Right side, Westbrook. LeBron outside. Lakers passing it around. Takes the three, and it's blocked. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. Shoots from 14. Gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 1.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
LeBron outside. Fires the three. Davis slams it back in.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
It's George on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. George has got 5 points so far. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Westbrook gets a screen from James. Back to Walker. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Batum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Powell. He passes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Reeves the pass to Jones. Jones with the screen on Jackson. None. But they recover it. Back to Jones. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Powell, defended by Reeves. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency they were looking for.
The free throw drops for Powell. And back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were and a lot of people imagined they were?
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small. A team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor. An older team trying to go up tempo. Coaching change. And that transition.
Right, yes.
You had a lot of moving parts. And it made it very difficult for everybody, I think. And it showed in how the Lakers' season went.
That's a good assessment. Man, he's covered by Anderson. Stolen. Young, defended by Morris. And again, it's the Lakers.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Jones against Batum. There's the pass to Mann. Dishes to Morris. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Jones kicks to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Reeves. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. .137 left to play here in the first. Here's Jackson. Drills the three-pointer.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, guys, did you know that the Clippers winning the Pacific Division last year was the first time it's ever happened? Yeah, you heard it right.
Good point, Clark.
That's the first time the Clippers have ever won the Pacific Division.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Reeves. None. Number 20. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And what a time to be a Clipper fan these days, guys, with the way they've climbed to the very top of the Pacific Division. And, Steve, they've done it by beating up on the rest of the teams in that Pacific.
Well, Golden State gave them some trouble, Kevin, but otherwise they really rolled against the rest of the Pacific Division. And I'll tell you, it became clear within a few months last season that the Clips were going to run away with the Pacific. And what a long time coming for Clipper fans.
Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
Man, he's covered by Anderson. Clock at 4. Here's Morris, and it's blocked. Anderson outside. Pass to Reeves. Left side, Jones. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
And the pass to Mann. Goes up at the stripe, and that one's good.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
I agree, and great offense, too. A lot of three-point shots right from the beginning. This team seems to have the touch tonight.
LA's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Jackson. He passes to Savage. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Right side Jackson. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, "I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve," but he certainly remains motivated, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself." And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks. And the first one drops.
The difference between being a dominant or a good team and mediocrity is the ability to win on the road. The Clippers secured their spot as one of the NBA's elite teams last season because they showed the ability to get it done on the road.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And the Clippers with one of the better road records in the Western Conference last year, going 24-17. Steve actually tied for the second most road wins in the West, only behind the Thunder.
And believe it or not, Kevin, it's the first time the Clippers franchise has ever had a winning record on the road. Actually, I do believe that when you think back to Clipper history. But I'll tell you what, it's a team on the rise and a very interesting club to watch.
Fires for 3. Count the bucket. George has got 8 points.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Reeves. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 3. The dish to Jackson. Feeds it to George. From downtown. And the Clippers making a switch here. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. And Walker kicks to Westbrook. Christie with the screen on Wall. Westbrook double team. Christie. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside, George. Fires from deep. Hits the bucket. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
He kicks to Davis. Pass to Christie. He dishes it to LeBron. And there's the feed to Walker. 5 to shoot. Drops one in from the wing. Walker's got 8 points. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Leonard against Walker. Leonard kicks to George. Zubek is guarded by Davis. Zubek, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there. Lakers trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Walker with a screen for LeBron. Releases. Jump shot is good that time. Los Angeles leading by 4.
You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would command for his salary. I mean, he clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of a guy of that size and that ability.
Passes to Christie. Outside Westbrook. Here's Christie. Covered by Wall. Gets it to go. And 11 points now in the game for Walker. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the big 3 star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put 3 max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
First free throw is good. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Wall kicks to Leonard.
Get there, get there.
Left side, Leonard. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Lakers passing it around. No good from Beverly. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-0 on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt And Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. They're limited offensively on the front line, and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason, and they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
LeBron outside, 4 on the clock. Shot is blocked. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And he makes the first.
Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick in 2012. An interesting note here, guys. He and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist were the first college teammates ever to be selected with the first and second picks of the draft. Bet you guys didn't know that.
Gotta love it.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Clark, you mentioned the 2012 draft. Also, when you look at Davis and MKG and then Bradley Beal, also the first time that 3 college freshmen, Steve, went 1, 2, and 3.
And not to mention all 3 players coming from the SEC.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, strange, but, a lot of promise from that draft. A lot of good talent, and I think it bodes well for the league going forward.
Here's Leonard. He has 7. Back to George. He feeds it to Wall. Takes a 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
For 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Well, this was a very consistent free throw shooting team a year ago. They shot about 79%.
Success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Now Westbrook. He has 6. Trying his luck deep. They get it again. Davis, the pass to LeBron. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Wall with it. He's got 12. Kicks it to George. Davis is there. And Paul George again. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Clippers on defense. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. George dishes the wall. Outside for George. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
LeBron passes to Beverly. Dishes it to Davis. Here's the three. And LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Leonard kicks to George. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Walker gets a screen from Davis. Walker dishes to Beverly. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 7. Now here's Wall. He's got 12. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. LeBron passes to Westbrook. There's the dish to Walker. Beverly. Lakers passing it around. And Davis gets it to go.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
LA's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And there's the pass to Leonard. Schnarr, defended by Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Leonard attacking. The shot no good.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Pass to Beverly. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Leonard. Shoots. The Lakers with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Beverly. They get it back.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Batum attacking. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Gets it to go. 16 points for John Wall.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. So much of what ailed the Lakers could be traced to the lack of defensive presence. And it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called them out about looking to play Showtime offense while not paying attention to solid defense.
Davis kicks to Westbrook. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Clippers leading by 6. Batum with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Feeds it to Leonard. The shot. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try to run that much based on tempo, more than what they might have been used to, certainly, Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really more about teams running wild on them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries. They were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Another miss by LeBron.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered. Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Beverly dishes to LeBron. The kick out to Westbrook. The Clippers grab the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. That misses would have counted had it gone in. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Clippers on top, up 10. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studios, we're happy to bring you the halftime show. The Los Angeles Clippers in front against the Lakers, and offensively just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. Paul George just having his way against the Lakers. He's up to 19 points and some nice plays offensively, getting the assists going. And hanging tough, the Los Angeles Lakers. Their three-point shooting has been nowhere to be found. It's really hurt them offensively. That's why they're behind. The first half was a letdown for LeBron. Just can't find anything going for himself. He's shooting under 30% from the floor. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Really an incredible game so far from Paul George.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles on D, trailing by 10. Leonard attacking, and here's George for 3. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. From deep, Walker. That's good. Walker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Lakers. Here's George. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Leonard's got 12.
And Kevin, what I like about him is that he tends to get hot at the most opportune times. It doesn't matter if it's coming out of a halftime or out of a timeout. He just has a knack for heating up in a hurry.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Wall up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside, Wall. Leonard on the wing. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Shot by Wall. The Lakers with the rebound.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Here's Beverly. He's covered by Leonard. Davis down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Davis. Clippers leading by 7. And here's George. He's got 19. Covington. The kick out to Wall. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Zubek, he's guarded by Davis. Walker with the rebound.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Here's Wall. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Wall's got 18 points in the game.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Beverly. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout.
You look back to that 2008 draft, the then Sonics, now Thunder, took Westbrook at the 4 spot, and a lot of people thought that was a reach, but tell you what, you redo the draft right now, and he has a legitimate case of being the number 1 pick.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Look back at that 2008 draft. Westbrook had played kind of a combo guard at UCLA, and there were some questions, I think, among a lot of scouts and personnel guys' minds about his ability to become a full-time point guard.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive, hungry to get better. And when you've got those attributes in his athleticism, you're going to be a difference maker in the league, and he's proven that to be the case.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. He dishes it to Beverly. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Davis drives in. LeBron. Back to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 9. Kicks it out to Leonard. Wide open. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 16 points for Kawhi Leonard. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Leonard against LeBron. The feed to Beverly. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Westbrook. Wall with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Leonard. Drops in the layup for 2. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And the Clippers making a change here. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. 13. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside, George. Backing down. Fades. Cannot hit.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
He feeds it to Westbrook. He passes it to LeBron. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. He's got 6.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Outside Jackson. Zubek. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron James on the wing. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers leading by 12. Now Jackson. He has 5. George, that's a 2-pointer. They get the rebound. Zubek. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
None. Guarded by Jackson. The pass to Reeves. 6 to shoot. None. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 5 points in the game. Clippers leading by 12. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to George. Defended by Reeves. Back to Jackson. No good with the triple.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
The Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Reeves. Pulls it up. And the shot is long. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Powell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 17. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
None. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for them here in the second half so far. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Reeves. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Number 20. Good on the triple.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
George passes to Leonard. George with the screen on Davis. Leonard dishes to George. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Hits the outside fadeaway. Jackson's got 9. LA's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Passes it to Reeves. None. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Back to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by George. Lakers trail by 15. Anderson outside. Defended by Mann. The pass to Reeves. In low to Davis. He passes to Reeves. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
Dishes it to Powell. Feeds to George. Backing him down. Outside Jackson. The dish to Leonard. Back to Jackson. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Jackson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Henderson. And another basket for the Lakers.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Powell, defended by Reeves.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Davis sets a screen. It's Anderson with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Now, the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And that one misses. And the Clippers making a change here. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Leonard against LeBron. Leonard attacking. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Leonard's got 20.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
LeBron with it. He has 7. He kicks it to Westbrook. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Westbrook's got 8.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
He dishes it to Powell. Puts up a 3. There's the bucket. Good. He has 7.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. LeBron gets the screen from Anderson. Now the feed to Beverly. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Complete domination. What a game for Leonard. 8 rebounds, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he was just a shade under 90% from the free throw line last season.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard hits them both. .41 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Christie. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Savage. Launches a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beverly the pass to Westbrook. LeBron drives in. Good. LeBron's got 9. And here's Leonard. He feeds it to Wall. 1 second left. And the miss. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 13. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Lakers trail by 13. Outside Westbrook. Kicks to LeBron. Backs him down. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Beverly. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. But they get it back. Back to Westbrook. Now the pass to Christie. The kick out to Westbrook. He passes to Beverly. No good on the triple.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Watch the screen.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Christie. Back to Wall. On the wing, George. Misses the three.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had. You know, it's always fun to play the hypothetical game with players. One with LeBron is just how good is he? Like, would he be able to go deep in March Madness playing with a good high school team? That might not be as ridiculous as you think.
First one falls for him. And Clark, you talked about LeBron on the college level. He looks like he's playing against college players, you know, Steve, with his strength and his size.
Well, he can do everything. No matter what you ask of him on the floor, he can do it. He can play point guard. He can play power forward. And defensively, I mean, how about last year during the playoffs? 1 minute he's guarding David West. In the next series, he's guarding Tony Parker. So the versatility is just incredible.
Off the charts, you're right. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Wall against Westbrook. Covington, covered by LeBron. 6 to shoot. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here.
Drive.
5 on the clock. Wall with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 25 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, they didn't leave him alone out there, but you've got to rubber band his hands. You've got to crowd him and smother him on the perimeter. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Back to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. Lakers passing it around.
I see it.
LeBron outside. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Screen coming.
Right side, George. Left side, Wall. Back to George. Dishes it to Wall. Feeds to George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Lakers trail by 17. Westbrook with a screen for LeBron. Off target at the rim. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And George, here we go. Leonard.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
On the wing, George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
LeBron sets the screen for Westbrook. Backing down is LeBron. None. Defended by George. Back to LeBron. Reggie Jackson's checked in for John Wall. None. Here's Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Zubek, he's guarded by Davis. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. The finger roll finish at the bucket. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
LeBron up top. Westbrook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game. Clippers leading by 20. Now here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Westbrook, a screen on Leonard. Back to Davis. Free throw line jump shot. Gets it to go.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
And George kicks to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Leonard. The tray. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers trail by 20. It's Westbrook with the drive. Can't connect from short range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
The shot by George, no good. LA has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Davis. Paul George with the steal. And here comes the break. Covington. Got 3 off the mark. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And the Lakers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Poked loose. Westbrook with the steal. defended by George. On the wing, Davis. Outside Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. None. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Jackson dishes to George. He kicks it to Leonard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 16. Back to LeBron. None. Now the dish to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Left side Westbrook. Lets it go from the wing. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
He dishes it to George. There's the feed to Leonard. Right side Leonard. George from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. LeBron passes to Westbrook. Back to LeBron. LeBron right side. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Clippers leading by 11. And George, here we go. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Jackson against Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Backing in. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to George. Covington. Outside Jackson. Zubek is guarded by Davis. Zubek. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hitting around 92% of their free throws overall. You've got to love that kind of efficiency. Good volume at the line, but they're knocking them down. I mean, you make 9 out of 10, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Inside. Backs in. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. They set the pick. George dishes to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. And Davis sends it back. Zubek. And that's off the glass and in. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And the Lakers call time here. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
And thanks for that story, Doris. LeBron passes to Beverly. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Lakers trail by 13. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Beverly. LeBron outside. A three ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Wall. He feeds it to Leonard. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, in the first half, he was flawless when it came to handling the ball, but that has not been the case here since halftime.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Walker.
I'm open right here.
Outside Leonard. George. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
.122 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Wall. Leonard against Walker. It's Wall with the drive. And the shot is good. Wall's got 20 points.
They've taken so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Good game for Davis. 11 rebounds, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
That free throw missing.
You got this. You got this.
No good on the second free throw. For Los Angeles, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And George, here we go. The kick out to Wall. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. That free throw good from George. 36 seconds left in the game.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Reeves, defended by Savage. The shot's good from Christie.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. And here's George. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for the Clippers. And looking at the Lakers, Russell Westbrook out there with Patrick Beverley. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky in the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 4 spot.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Walker. Leonard, no luck. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. It seemed the player who's really on his mind is John Wall. He said we've got to keep him out of transition and out of the paint. His jump shot is still a work in progress, and we're going to make him prove he can hit it consistently before we'll play out on him. Guys, that's going to be the MO on Wall until he can knock down that perimeter shot.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And here's Wall. Following Russell Westbrook's 3. The 3 from George. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And for LeBron James, the season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection, too, he shoots fewer three-pointers but a higher percentage. So now, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package. Well, his shot blocking is always a factor, guys. That presence around the rim defensively just changes the whole picture strategically.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
And he makes the first.
Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record, which had previously been 11, and that's when the league really took notice.
And he makes both free throws. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But Steve, the Clippers had the first lengthy win streak and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave L.A. a swagger that I thought helped them get through the rest of the season.
And the Lakers have possession after Paul George getting his three to go. He feeds it to Beverly. Shot, high post. Good, he hits the jump shot. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wall against Westbrook. On the wing, George. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Westbrook against Wall. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Davis. In close, he hits it.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Wall against Westbrook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, let's start with the positive and the Lakers postseason. They did make it. That's all that can be said is their dramatic passing of Utah and the Rockets down the stretch to take the 7th seed was really the lone highlight of what would be a quick exit from the playoff swarm.
And that one falls for Wall. Going back to the Lakers, swept in 4 straight by the Spurs, and none of the games really that close. Spurs, Steve, just dominated them in every sense of the word. Injuries didn't help either.
No, they didn't help, but the Spurs just outplayed whoever was on the floor for L.A. And I think a lot of people thought the Spurs would be a good first-round matchup for the Lakers, but that notion was quickly squashed. San Antonio just totally dominant.
Offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the 3rd most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
Now here's Westbrook. LeBron with another miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Outside, Wall. The feed to George. 3-pointer, and that one's good. George has got 8 points. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
And here's Wall. After LeBron James hitting the 3. The open shot, George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 10 points for Paul George. Westbrook against Wall. Westbrook kicks to Beverly. Back to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. They get it back. Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Davis has got his second basket. Outside Leonard. Here's the screen. There's the pass to Wall. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Westbrook. Beverly dishes to Davis. Outside Westbrook. Trying his luck deep. The shot no good. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard the pass to Wall. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Wall's got 8 points.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Outside Westbrook. LeBron left side. The kick out to Westbrook. Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
Yeah, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
Outside, George. There's the dish to Leonard. Launches a 3. No luck. And it's the Lakers the other way. Outside Westbrook. Here's Beverly. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Here's George. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. George has got 12.
Well, 5 for 6 here in the first quarter, so he's rolling.
Westbrook kicks to Walker. Back to Westbrook. He dishes it to Beverly. Outside Westbrook. LeBron James on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
And that one's good.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 5. Lets it go from the wing. LeBron with another miss.
You know, every great player needs someone to push them to be better. LeBron said last year that, you know, that's what Kevin Durant does with him. And I think he works as hard as he does, knowing that Durant is coming to try to take his spot as the best player in the league.
Now, here is George after LeBron James's miss. Leonard, no luck.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
LeBron outside. Walker a screen on Leonard. Pass to Walker. Back to LeBron. Three-pointer. And that one's good. LeBron's got 6. And going back to LeBron for the time being, he's solidified Clark is standing. I think everyone would agree is the best player in the NBA.
Well, how about 4 league MVP trophies to his credit? One of only 5 players in league history to win that many. One of only a few players to be both MVP of the league and MVP.
Oh, look out, man! Already shaken. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Pass to Beverly. Back to LeBron. Feeds to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. LeBron outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. And both free throws good for LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Batum sets a screen for Jackson. Dishes it to Powell. The three ball. It's hauled in by LeBron. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. None. Here's Jones. Pass to Reeves. None. Lakers working the ball around now. The game now all time. And here's Los Angeles. Man passes to Morris. On the wing, Jackson. And the three ball is good.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
LeBron outside. None. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Reeves. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Jackson with it. He kicks to Morris. There's the triple. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
LeBron gets the screen from Jones. Back to LeBron. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Powell.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
The pass to Man. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
None. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And Batum kicks to Morris. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by Anderson.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
.124 left to play in the first quarter. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Man passes to Jackson. Stolen by Anderson. Nunn defended by Batum. Kicks it to Anderson. Leads him in there. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Nunn makes it off the glass. He's got 5. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
Outside for Jackson. He passes to Man. Morris. He feeds it to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers in the lead. None. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Here's Morris. And the shot is long. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second-chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
Clippers trail by 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, Otto Porter comes from a basketball family. He wore his mom's jersey number growing up, then switched to his father's number 35 upon being drafted. And he kept it in the family in one other way. He never played in the AAU system and just worked out against his own family. Tough family, and it's worked out for him, guys.
Yeah, Doris, a versatile defender and a smart role player. He's been a very nice addition. Christie the pass to Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Oh, that's blocked. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Kennard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he was just a shade under 90% from the free throw line last season.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Christie. Pass to Reeves. Six to shoot. None. Guarded by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Stolen by Anderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
A nice shot by George.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. They set the pick. Christie the pass to Reeves. None. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running, and suddenly he becomes almost impossible to handle.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
And George, here we go. Another one falls for the Clippers. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Christie. None. This one for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, this was a very consistent free throw shooting team a year ago. They shot about 79%.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the Clippers making a switch here. And it's Walker penetrating. And he dunks it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Leonard dishes to George. The feed to Wall. Pulls up. That one's good from the corner. Wall's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Davis with a screen on Wall. Right side, Westbrook. Here's Beverly. The three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Wall, he's covered by Westbrook. Down low, Zubek. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And Westbrook, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw no good for Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook suffering that torn meniscus in his right knee after the collision with the Rockets' Patrick Beverley in the first round of last year's playoffs. Really just derailed the Thunder's hopes for a championship.
And George kicks the wall. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Going back to Westbrook until that knee injury. He'd never missed a game in his 5-year NBA career. Clark, the longest consecutive games streak in the NBA.
How about going back to college and high school? Didn't miss any games there either.
Right,
Remarkably durable. So this is really his first experience with a major injury, Kevin. Knowing him, though, and his tenacity and his desire to be great, I think he's going to be able to respond just fine.
Here's Beverly. Right side to Walker. He dishes it to Beverly. Back to Walker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Leonard attacking. Feeds the wall. Zubek is guarded by Davis. Teardrop shot. That's good. And that's 12 points for John Wall. Lakers trail by 3. Timeout called the Lakers. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, guys, the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Westbrook passes to Walker. Left side, Westbrook. Dishes it to Walker. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Walker. Here's the three. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys. How about this whirlwind journey the last few years for Anthony Davis? Unheralded for most of his high school career, a sudden growth spurt, leads Kentucky to the national title in 2012, then the #1 pick in the NBA draft in 2012, and a chance to play with Team USA and win gold in London. Wow.
And both free throws good for Davis. And for Davis, he didn't win the Rookie of the Year. He missed a number of games, but hard to label his rookie season a disappointment.
No, an encouraging start, already one of the best big men in the game. He showed more offensive skill than a lot of people gave him credit for. And I think if he can stay healthy and get stronger and continue to grow, he's really going to be something.
That's good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Beverly. LeBron is screen on George. And Walker kicks to Beverly. The Lakers passing it around. Passes it to Walker. There's the three. And the basket good. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now he's hit a pair of 3 balls in this quarter, so he's starting to find his range.
And the Clippers call time here. Zubek is guarded by Davis. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from 11. And Westbrook pulls it down.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
He kicks it to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Low block shot on the way. And again, it's the Lakers. And so here are the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Walker against Leonard. Left side, Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron outside. Westbrook. Walker dishes to Beverly. The pass to Davis. Backs down. Clock at 6. From deep. Walker. That drops. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Outside Leonard. The fadeaway. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Working on Walker. Fades. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He misses the free throw.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
And he's good on the second. Now Westbrook, 11 points in the game. Outside, Walker. Davis down low, defended by George.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Left side, George. The kick out to Wall. Back to George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 18 points for Paul George. Los Angeles leading by 6. And Davis backs down. The high post shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Kicks the Wall. Left side, Wall. Leonard the pass to George. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Walker's got space, and it's blocked. George against LeBron. Picked him clean. It's Westbrook with the drive. He passes to LeBron. The dish now to Davis. Backing down.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space. He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
George dishes to Leonard. LeBron with the block. But they get it back. Leonard on the wing. Leonard on the wing. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through 2 here in a good one. The Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What a great way to end the week. A little NBA basketball on 2K Sports. At Staples Center, the Lakers in a close one against the Clippers. Tenacious offensive rebounding. Their second chance points are piling up. A sensational first half for LeBron. He has 13 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. It's also been a strong start for the Clippers. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. Paul George really playing effortlessly. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Just absolute domination in this one for George. He has 18 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Stay there.
Back to Leonard. To tie, and he gets the jumper to drop. Leonard's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Los Angeles.
Well, you got to be so careful with him defensively because he has the ability to get hot at a moment's notice. And if that happens at the wrong time, you're in some big trouble.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. I mean, he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
A nice shot by George.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Westbrook gets a screen from Walker. Westbrook kicks to Walker, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
And Wall kicks to George. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Davis with a screen on George. Off the screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I think Westbrook may be the most explosive player in the game right now. I mean, you've got Wade, Kobe, Derrick Rose, but I think Russell Westbrook, with his speed and quickness, is probably the guy right now.
That free throw, no good. And Westbrook, really a freak athlete. Clark, a terrific dunker.
Yeah, he's a guy you would just love to see in the dunk contest, Kevin. But he says he's more of a game dunker and might not shine in the exhibition type format. And I can understand that. The dunks that Russell does in games are so vicious and so posterizing that it's hard to create that same type of tenacity and energy in a contest. So I think there are some guys that are more geared towards dunking in games than winning dunk contests.
Clippers trail by 3. And here's Wall. 14 points for him. And George kicks to Wall. Back to George.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Leonard kicks to Wall. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron outside. Davis. Beverly the pass to Westbrook. Left side Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Walker. 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so Walker nails both of them. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here is George. 21 points in the game. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Makes the lead pass. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
For Los Angeles, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Timeout called the Lakers. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeBron outside. Back to Walker. LeBron outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hits the three-point bomb. And that's now 18 points now in the game for Walker.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Wall dishes to Leonard. Back to Wall. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to George. The finger roll finish at the bucket. George has got 23.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Beverly kicks to Walker. Pass to Davis. Backing down. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And then he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
And that one's good. 8 points for him.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Outside, Walker jacks up a 3. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game for the lead, and the layup is up and in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And here's LeBron outside. The Lakers rebound. And Walker kicks to LeBron. And again, the Lakers no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Pass to George. Uncovered. Can't hit. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. It's LeBron with the drive. Leonard with the ball. He's got 9. There's the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Wall with the slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Outside, Jones. None. Can they get it? Good. He's got 13.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end. The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Lakers trail by 5. They set the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Paul George. And so here are the Clippers. Back to Batum. Leonard. Batum sets a screen for Leonard. Off the screen. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Can't make good off the pick.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now the feed to Powell. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him and make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
And the first one drops. LeBron, he's checked in for Jones. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 9. None. And again, unable to change momentum here. LA's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Batum passes to Leonard. Powell, some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jackson off the pick from Powell.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Shot clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Powell. Jackson from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. Looking to end his cold spell. Passes to Reeves for 3. No good.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
Jackson down low, defended by Reeves. Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Number 20, defended by Batum. Batum with the steal. He dishes it to Leonard. Now the pass to Mann. On the wing, Jackson. Drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Leonard dishes to Powell. Stolen away.
James.
Number 20, defended by Mann. Number 20. It's good from long range. Here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds it to Powell. Got a piece of it. Reeves, defended by Mann. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That's good from Reeves. And the Clippers making a change here. Both free throws good from Reeves. Los Angeles leading by 5. Mann passes to Jackson. Dishes to Batum. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Probably the biggest knock on Anthony Davis you could make his rookie season is that he missed a lot of time with injuries, and that's really not something you knock a guy for. Ankle, a concussion. He missed several stretches.
Christie kicks to Davis. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. Knard, defended by Reeves. For the 3. And that one's good. 8 points for him. And for Anthony Davis, a slender build. How he weathers the physicality of the NBA in some people's minds, Steve, is a question.
Well, it's always hard to predict when a player comes out of college after his freshman year just how much more he's going to fill out. But he's got broad shoulders. It looks like he's got the ability to add muscle. And I think as he does that, he's going to be probably best suited to play the power forward position long term rather than center.
Los Angeles making a switch here. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Outside Jackson puts it up. Los Angeles with another miss. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Christie from 11 feet away. And the shot is good. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Knard, defended by Christie. Passes it to Saric. Jackson buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Christie the pass to Davis. Backs in. Here's Christie. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Christie's got his second basket of the game. Los Angeles leading by 6. The pass to Saric. He kicks it to George. Pass to Saric. To the middle. Zubek. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Clippers lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Christie. From downtown. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot off. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Clippers leading by 8. Back to Wall. Passes it to Sarge. Shot clock at 6. Outside, George. No good on the 3. The Lakers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. It's Westbrook with the drive. Puts the lead pass in front of him. That is good. 20 points now in the game for Walker.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years. And you're right, they have done it with, Steve Style, to say the least. They've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season. So if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun. Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers, blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for L.A.
Well, you talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark, one of the marquee franchises certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's
backing in. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Los Angeles leading by 4. George with a screen on Westbrook. Outside, George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. George against LeBron. Walker kicks to Davis. Back to Walker. From deep. Good. Walker's got 23.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
And George kicks to Powell. Leonard. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He passes to Walker. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Leonard against Walker. And George kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And that is good. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
LeBron against George. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Wall. Back to Leonard. Outside, George. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And the Clippers making a change here. Lakers trail by 6. Walker with a screen for LeBron. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Jackson against Westbrook. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Walker outside. And the shot is good. Walker's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
Well, he's basically hitting everything he's throwing up. They're 4 for 4 shooting here in the quarter.
Jackson dishes to George. Leonard. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. So here's Westbrook. Back to Davis to take the lead. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Westbrook against Jackson. George. Back to Jackson. The 3. Gets it to go. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
Outside Westbrook. The dish to Davis. No luck. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Outside, George. The drive by Jackson. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, guys, did you know that the Clippers winning the Pacific Division last year was the first time it's ever happened? Yeah, you heard it right.
Good point, Clark.
That's the first time the Clippers have ever won the Pacific Division.
First one falls for him. And what a time to be a Clipper fan these days, guys, with the way they've climbed to the very top of the Pacific Division. And, Steve, they've done it by beating up on the rest of the teams in that Pacific.
Well, Golden State gave them some trouble, Kevin, but otherwise they really rolled against the rest of the Pacific Division. And I'll tell you, it became clear within a few months last season that the Clips were going to run away with the Pacific. And what a long time coming for Clipper fans.
Now Westbrook. He feeds it to LeBron. And Davis backs down. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And, you know, for the Lakers last season, a lot of turmoil. And you think about the coaching change, but it wasn't just that. It was a whole system change as well. And the front office felt the Princeton offense they started using wasn't working out. So they were in a state of flux all season long.
And that one falls for Davis. And going back to the Princeton offense that Clark mentioned, Steve, tell us about that offense and why do you think it didn't work out?
Well, they only gave it 5 games, Kevin. I mean, Mike Brown was 1-4 when he got fired, and that's impossible to install an offense and expect it to work that quickly. So, I mean, I think the offense would have been fine if they had given it time and given Mike Brown some time to install it.
And here's Leonard. Left side, Leonard. Outside for George. 4 on the shot clock. Releases. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. LeBron, left side. Back to Westbrook. Shoots a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now, pass to Leonard. Left side, Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Lakers trail. LeBron with it. LeBron gets the screen from Davis. For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. The Clippers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. That's good.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Clippers leading by 4. Jackson kicks to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George sets a screen for Leonard. Working on Walker. Fades back. No good off the back of the rim.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Launches it. They get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And there's the feed to Davis.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Leonard the pass to George. He dishes it to Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Leonard attacking. Stolen by Walker. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room. Lost his place on the court.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. They set the pick. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Leonard. Davis with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Beverly. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Here's Wall. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Here's Beverly, defended by George. And George with the block. Feeds it to Leonard. From Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Dishes it to Westbrook. Outside, Walker.
Changing his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 2. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Leonard. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Covington puts up the baby hook. LeBron against Wall. Walker. Rejected by Leonard. Outside, Wall. On the wing, George. Hits the front of the rim and out.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Gets it to go.
And my goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever? They're on cloud 9.
What an atmosphere in here. This is incredible.
Leonard attacking Wall. Back to Leonard. Outside, George from downtown. Laces one from 3.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 3. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Walker outside. It's in! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Leonard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, he has 9 rebounds, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
And that one miss could hurt them. I mean, there's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beverly dishes to Westbrook. LeBron. Clock at 6.
Count it! Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot at an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wall attacking. Tries to keep it alive. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.